Donald Trump nominated Brett Kavanaugh to be the next Supreme Court justice. He is a DC Circuit Court judge right now. He is as conservative as they come and will be a nightmare for the separation of state and church, among many other progressive issues. In terms of liberal to conservative, left to right, he falls on the extreme conservative side, or will fall on the extreme conservative side of the court if he's confirmed. He will be more conservative than Justice Gorsuch, Roberts, Alito, even more conservative than Justice Scalia if he were still around. Just about level with Clarence Thomas. So this is an extreme judicial nominee. And for state church, he's been also very extreme. He has specifically said that the wall of separation, which is the metaphor that Jefferson used to describe the relation between state and church, should be torn down. In the Supreme Court case Santa Fe v. Doe, which struck down student-led prayers at public schools that were delivered over the public address system at school events, Kavanaugh wrote a brief to the Supreme Court, and in it he said some pretty hostile things about those of us who advocate for the separation of state and church. He called us absolutists. He argued that we were trying to create an Orwellian world. He said that we were basically trying to cleanse the world of religion. He used some really hyperbolic and hostile language that should be alarming to anybody who cares about state-church separation. And he also specifically said that he would overturn the central test of state-church separation, the Lemon Test. And in another case, as DC Circuit Judge, he actually said that he would allow prayers at presidential inaugurations and the Chief Justice to edit the presidential oath that's laid out in the Constitution in Article 2 to allow the words, "So help me God," to be added to that. He said that those are constitutional, even though an atheist and FFRF were challenging those practices. The court said we couldn't challenge them. The inauguration had already happened. Kavanaugh said we should have lost because of history and tradition. Basically because this had been going on since George Washington, so we gotta let it keep happening. Even though George Washington didn't add those words. FFRF was prepared for any one of the four nominees. We had a press release ready to go, we had an action alert ready to go, and we're working on questions and prepping this information to get it to friendly senators on the Judiciary Committee who hopefully will grill Kavanaugh and put him through his paces. We got our press release out within 2 minutes of the announcement. An action alert already went out as well. And if people want to sign up for those action alerts and know when big things like this are happening and what they can do, they ought to just text FFRF to 52886, and they would have known within minutes exactly what they could do to help us stop this extremist nominee. There is a path to victory here, and it's important that people act like it. This is not a foregone conclusion. We can stop this extremist nominee. The first thing people need to do is contact their senators, and they really ought to be doing this every single day. And you might have an excuse like I'm in a deep red state or I'm in a deep blue state. You should still be contacting your senator. It is incredibly important that they hear from you on this issue. And if you haven't gotten action alerts, again, text FFRF to 52886 will help you contact your senators. Facebook, Twitter, email, call. Very easy. All you have to do is sign up. And probably the most important thing is to not give up hope. There is a path to victory. We can stop this extremist nominee as long as people act.